Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a very awesome reading, Sagittarius. As we always do, yeah. Hope you guys are all well. And if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading, you may get one. And please click on the link below. That's with Mystic Sense. All the information is there. If you would like a reading with me, I now have several readings available. You can still get the promotional video, private video link for $60. Yeah, and that's kind of really all you need to yeah, I mean, if you want to use that promotional price, to read the energy, 30 minutes is enough. If you want a video call reading, a psychic reading, all those things, go check that out on the About tab on my YouTube page. So let's get into it, Sagittarius, because we have a lot of drama here. We do. And, but we're not talking about drama like, that we see when we turn on the tube. No, this is about love. It definitely is. And somebody's in despair here. And we have, I don't believe it's you though, Sagittarius. We have the house. And here, it could be, the readings can be switched. And this is a mansion, right? It looks like definitely the much nicer version of the Addams family's house. Somebody has a little bit of money here. Sometimes this is just a union, right? So we have the house and the gift and despair and the scythe. So somebody wants a union here that is like a gift to them. Or maybe they want to give you a house. That could be it, Sagittarius, right? Why not, right? Yeah. And we have despair and the scythe. So, I feel like somebody's kind of in despair here, or they have been feeling kind of emotionally kind of drained and just down and out kind of. I feel like somebody's getting cut out here. Or there's some pain here, definitely, right, with the scythe, right? Unless, somebody's just cutting foxtails, and I don't feel like that's it. We have the hare and the oak. This is new opportunities. And then we have the innocence card reversed. So you have a new opportunity, Sagittarius, but somebody had to move something out of the way in order to offer this to you. Like end something, or maybe hurt somebody, or like leave them behind, or just something like that, I believe, right? Now, maybe you have hurt them in the past, it's possibly, or they hurt you, or right? But this is typically about what's going on now, typically, right? I mean, we can talk about the past sometimes, of course, but the story is usually about reading the energy of what is going on now, so we can, better kind of, so we can, be aware of these energies. Now, with the innocence card reversed, this can talk about, it can talk about somebody here, in order to have a new beginning, something else has to end. Can talk about that, right? It can also talk about somebody who feels that something is kind of, it's not young, it's not fresh anymore, it's just, it's old, it may be filled with despair, or just something here. It can also talk about somebody who needs courage, and I feel like they do have the courage here, but it's kind of a hard-earned courage, kind of, in a way. Yeah, like, well, look what I had to go through here, but hey, I have my courage now. Somebody had to deal with something really difficult here, right? And then we have rebellion reversed. And this is like a surrender. It is, right? And this rebellion, can still talk about rebellion, where, hey, I don't want this anymore. I'm rebelling against this, right? But I'm surrendering to what's good for me, or what I really want. Now, here's the new opportunities card. So somebody wants a new opportunity with you, Sagittarius. I feel like they are surrendering to it. Or you are, right? Yeah, you can be the surrenderer sometimes, Sagittarius. I know you're kind of the warrior sometimes. I get that. Sometimes, right? That's how people see us, right? But we're not always kind of like that, right? Yeah. And anyway, your sun sign is just how people see you, how you are seen in the light underneath the sun. But, and this is who you show yourself to be, basically. But you are really not your sun sign. Your inner personality, which is really your ascendant, is who you are. And then, your moon is about your kind of feelings and your inward life, with respect to your feelings. But your ascendant, your rising, is who you really are. And it makes a lot of sense, because because I'm here blabbing away, and mine is Gemini, right? And, Gemini is about communications. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we're going to put these cards out a little slowly, Sagittarius, because of their birthday suits. Yeah, we have 3 majors here, 4 majors, Temperance here. So we have, the Pope, here's the ruler, kind of like the King here, the Angel, and the Wheel of Fortune, right? Yeah, interesting here. We're going to cover the wheel just a tiny bit because it's just ridiculoso a little bit, right? Yeah. Yeah, ridiculosity, right? Yeah, let's see what else we got, Sagittarius. We have the 6 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Could be Aries, Taurus in this reading. Another Sag. And any of the other 9 signs that exist. Yeah. Queen of Cups, could be water sign. Here's the Fool again. And now we have the Page of Wands. Now, if you guys are looking at the reading, you can see in the end here that somebody's walking away from this woman. And that's really what's going on here. And she's calling out to the man. Who knows what she's saying? It's not, I don't think it's I love you and, see you tomorrow or see you at lunch. I don't think it's that. In fact, she looks upset and he looks sad and walking away and like he's completely ignoring her. And, whoever the artist here is, it's kind of a decent job because you can see her face a little bit. Yeah, I would have to say it is, right? Somebody probably back in the day really drew these, probably. Right now, nobody, right? Robots, AIs creating art. Yeah, and which is cool, but you can tell that it's not a handmade painting, right? And which handmade paintings have character and they have feelings. Yeah, they do. They have originality. They do. So let's see what we have. And we have the Queen of Cups in your environment here. And your concern, what you're concerned with here is the Knight of Swords. He's cutting the other knight, Sagittarius. Here's the scythe. Now, it's possible you've been cut out here, but I feel like this is kind of what you want. You want somebody to be like left behind here. Yeah, it does look like that here. Or maybe you think you're being left behind, but I really don't feel that that's it, because here you are in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune, next to these nice cards, the Emperor, the Hierophant, and Temperance. And the 6 of Pentacles, right? But, I feel like what you are concerned with is that your person will be single here, 9 of Pentacles next to this Knight of Swords. There's a defeat here that you are wanting. This is somebody from your past that like is a gift to you, or you're a gift to them, or both. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And your person needs, it looks like they need the courage to surrender this other situation, right? Everybody needs courage for endings, even crummy ones, especially if you've been holding on to it for a long time, right? Yeah, that's why you talk to some people sometimes and they're like, oh, well, it's hard for me to go. I go, well, they're slapping you in the face every other night, and, it doesn't always have to be that bad, but this is true. Or, well, they're nice to me once in a while. What? Time to go. Here's the Emperor crossing you, Sagittarius. So what I see in this reading is that you have good luck coming. And this person is probably fate and destiny. Because that's the overall energy, right, in your reading. It's not you are the overall energy because you're the person that they're coming for, I believe. But this is, your overall energy is fate and destiny. And, taking a chance and good luck and change and growth and expansion. This is Jupiter energy, which is growth and expansion, right? And this is a year of growth and expansion with Jupiter and Taurus. It is, for a whole year. Yeah. could be for 12. I forget now, because Jupiter takes 12. I think it's for a year now, because Jupiter takes 12 years, yes, to transit around. So that's 1 year in each sign, I believe. And Jupiter in Taurus is a great year for expansion. Yeah, it is. Because Taurus is about the good things in life, the beautiful things we love, money and possessions. But it's also Venus energy, love, creativity. And good luck. Venus is about good luck. And here we have Jupiter, which is good luck in Taurus. So this is a great year to be expansive in your life. Now, the Emperor is here crossing you. It could be supporting you or kind of challenging you in a bit. This could simply be your crossing energy here. Now, this Emperor talks about kind of a surrender, but what it really speaks to is that somebody takes control of their life. They could be a father next to the Hierophant. Yeah, they could. But somebody takes control of their life, and whatever it takes to do that, that's what the Emperor does. He doesn't sit there and go, well, this is going to happen if I do. No, it's like, well, this needs to be done. This is Aries energy too. Taking care of things without fanfare, basically. Stepping into your power. And this is supporting you, I believe. And why it's all happening is the Hierophant. Somebody may want to marry you, but I feel like, and that could definitely be true, but I feel like really what this is that somebody believes in you as most likely their best partner, or their fate and destiny, like that. In the past, here's Temperance. This is spiritual growth in the past, right? Don't let anybody tell you that you haven't grown, Sagittarius, all right? Yeah, don't, because here you are, Temperance, right, with your spiritual growth here, Temperance. This is balance, moderation. Let's get a card here. That could be you, interesting, in the past, but this is about spiritual growth. It is. The Hierophant's a spiritual card here, next to it. And we have the Two of Cups reversed. In the heart of the matter. This is the crossing energy. This is like a breakup right here. And that's why the Scythe is showing up. Two of Cups reversed. Nine of Swords. You're fighting your fears here, Sagittarius. But you could be like fighting your fears like, I think they're coming. That kind of fighting your fears. Right? Here you are slaying the dragon. Yeah, they don't have you dressed up as a Sagittarius. Remember I told you about your ascendant? They have you dressed up as, the wimpy guy who, but he got his courage there, right? Yeah, you can't judge a book by its cover. No, you can't, right? He might be, I don't know, an Olympic gold medalist, right? He could. And so he's fighting the dragon. If you can see the card, where are these cards? Yeah, you can. He's fighting the dragon. And the dragon for you could be worries. You could be, right? Yeah, you could. So Temperance sits in the past. Let's get a card on that. Queen of Swords. Here you were, twirling the butterfly at the end of your long sword. And you're like, am I going to have a new beginning? Am I going to have a transformation? Is this all going to change? Basically, Ace of Cups reversed is what's on your mind. This reversal here with the Two of Cups reversed here, I feel like what you're wondering, is the third party going to end? It could be. Here he is given to these two people, right? Yeah. Well, he was giving to these people. He's giving to this person here. I mean, right? And, and so he's giving to the beggars, basically, right? So, this can be giving to other people. This is getting your fair share as well. It's getting, sometimes this is, in this reading, what's on your mind is a give and take relationship with this person. And a breakup, Ace of Cups reversed, I believe. Or, am I going to have a new beginning? Is this going to flip for me? Here's the Chariot. So it's going to take this person to get to basically be the Emperor and take control of their chariot here. in order to have a new beginning with you. And that's what you are wondering here. What's on your mind? Are they going to do that? Are they going to take control? Maybe you're wondering if this is them. Are they going to fight their fears? The Nine of Pentacles is here, and this is showing up in the near future. This is somebody who's becoming single, or maybe they just have a lot of money here. Maybe that's you. Well, in your money path, maybe, right? Just in your very abundance, possibly. But for me, this with all these breakup cards and despair and the scythe and all this stuff here. And this rebellion card is like a surrendering. And she's up here. This is Farouk. Yeah. And she surrendered to her own happiness and her own. She did rebel. She stood up against, I feel like, a tyrant husband. Let's see why these cards are here for Sagittarius, the Hermit. Yeah, look at this. Somebody's going to be loyal to you and become single. Because here's the black dog for loyalty. Here's the Hermit holding the snake for a new skin, a new life, not a new skin. With the Nine of Pentacles. That's how this reading is taking shape here for sure. The Knight of Swords is your concern. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're either letting somebody go and kind of ending a relationship by cutting it out and moving forward with the Six of Swords. Or you're concerned that they're doing this. It's either one. Six of Swords is like, I got to go be in a more peaceful, happy place. I got to do what's best for me. I have to leave. Could be chaos behind. But whatever they are aspiring to go to is a much better place. Emotionally, and maybe physically. But definitely emotionally and spiritually. And Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles. This is in your environment. This is somebody who already knows what to do and love in your environment. They could have already done something. They could have ended something and they could be in despair about it. Like, gee, look what I got to do to go be with Sagittarius. This reading looks like that. Like, look what I have to do to be with Sagittarius. And the Fool is in your hopes with the Magician and the Three of Swords. You see, this looks like third-party energy here. It's interesting how sometimes I don't use that many cards. Sometimes it's the 10 cards, and sometimes it's interesting how that is, kind of. But hey, And so here, interesting to me anyway, but here's the Fool, the Magician. You're hoping this person's going to have courage. You're going to manifest this situation, a new beginning, and you're going to heal the situation with them. Here's the bandage on the heart, and the Three Swords are out. This looks like third-party energy. And in the outcome is the Page of Wands, and he's walking away from a woman. Your person's first card for the extended is the Nine of Wands in this particular Lover's Path deck. He's sitting here. It's hard to see him, but he's sitting here on this bank and praying or crying, or I'm not really sure what he's doing here, but he's alone. He looks like he's like in solitude. This talks about temporary success, but something only working out for so long, and now there's nobody here that is supporting me in my new project or my new journey or where I'm going. And I feel like that's what this ending is about in this reading, that your person's going through some type of an ending with somebody else, and definitely they're not supporting that ending, right? And crossing your person is relief. Here's the beautiful woman here, and holding, not sure what plant she has, but she's dressed beautifully, and this is relief. Here's the castle in the back. This is some type of herb that is helping her physically, right? And so this talks about dropping a burden and the relief that is felt. This is what has challenged your person and supports them. They're dropping a burden in order to come forward, and has challenged them because I feel like it put them in despair right here with this card, right? Yeah. And next to the scythe, like they didn't really want to do this to somebody, but this person, maybe you have a relationship with them, and said they know that you're not going to take them if they're with somebody else, right? You could have put your foot down and said, you know what? Hey, you want to be with me or them? It's possible. And in the root for your person, why it's all happening is appreciation. This is all happening because they appreciate you. Yes, they do. And you are a priority. And here she is standing here in the plenitude, or the abundance rather. and she's dressed beautifully, and she's holding up this beautiful, I don't know, it looks like camellia to me, but whatever, or maybe it's a rose, but she's holding up this beautiful magenta flower, and she's holding it up like, I appreciate this, I'm proud of this, I want this because it's beautiful to me. And that's what they're doing here. And this appreciation card is symbolizing you, their appreciation for you. So we're going to have, this is going to be a 10 card spread. They're all super affordable. I have it below in the description box. And yeah, and we're also going to have a tarot spread on them, Sagittarius. Right, we are. And we're going behind the scenes, Sagittarius, on your person. Yes, where we see the invisible, we do, right? We're going to use cards, right? But in the private reads, I am using, in the psychic reads, the video, yeah, whatever reads you take, but you choose. But I am doing psychic readings now, and I'm just starting out. So, and they have been successful thus far. Yeah, they have. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. And I know that because the people tell me that's true, right? So we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. Happy summer, right? And I'm sure these weather machines are working just fine because I live in a place where people move here for the weather, and this is the second year that it's been unseasonably cold. Either that, or their whole thing about, things are getting too warmed up, if you know what I mean, is not working out for them, it looks like, kind of. We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.